Alright. Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Welcome back to another day, another wonderful, beautiful day. I know it's kind of late, it's 7:38 p.m. over here. I was supposed to go live a little bit earlier, but we're here. Yeah, we're here. Hey, welcome guys. You know, it's so difficult coming up with a good stream title every now and then, you know? It really is. Hi, Steven. Hello, Piney Apple? Piney Apple? What's up, dude? How's it going? How's life treating you? Oof. You guys are the first two here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And here I thought, you know, can I tell you guys my biggest fear? My absolute biggest fear? Every time I go live, my biggest fear is that no one will show up, and I'll be very sad. General Sun Tzu. Hello, Steven. Hello. How's it going? The Derek. Welcome, guys. Welcome back to another wonderful stream. It's a great day. It really is. It really is. 5:38 here in Mexico. Sweet. Sweet. Yeah, my biggest fear is just going live and then realizing that there's nobody there. So you guys that have notifications on, you guys keep my heart beating. So as long as you guys keep having that noti on, I'll stay alive. Waffles. What's up? How's it going? Valid fear? Yeah. Hatcher. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Are we still doing the Clippy profile pictures? Are we still doing that? Cartel Land? What? Insidious Reception? Hello. Oh, you're talking about Mexico. Hi. Why is there not a lot of people? Because it just went live. I usually average like 10 viewers or something. I think so. I'm not really sure. I don't really keep that much track. But I'm gonna try streaming, if not every day, almost every day. You know, Kareem, hello, how's it going? Yeah, my goal is to stream either if it's not every day discussing news and playing video games and just keeping up to date with the drama. It's gonna be at least at least every other day, you know? For sure. You rooting for the Dodgers, Phillies, or none? Brother, can I be honest? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not a sports ball person. I'm really not a sports ball person. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yep, my notifications were on, and I was doom scrolling and finding a new game to play. If you're not playing Megabonk, I would probably say that. I would probably say that, yeah. I would love that. Try Megabonk, it's really good, it's really awesome. Hades 2 also just came out. I heard that they are coming up, the creators of Peak are coming out with a brand new game as well very soon. There's a lot of, like, the indie games right now are popping off. We're doing some really good stuff, man. I'm really happy about it. And by say we, I mean everyone else, and I just get to play them and enjoy them. That's how it is. Yep. Nice. MLB playoffs. Oh, baseball. Oh, yeah. I tried baseball once. Can I be honest with you guys? I tried playing baseball once because my parents put me in baseball camp, baseball classes, whatever, right? And I didn't even last, like, 3 weeks because baseball practice just so happened to coincide when the new episodes of Dragon Ball Z would come out on Saturdays, right? So I was like, I have to pick either, watching Dragon Ball Z or going to baseball. And of course, the child in me was like, well, screw baseball. Of course, we gotta watch DBZ, right? We gotta watch DBZ. So that's kind of like where I was going at. That's my extent of knowledge of baseball. However, I do know that in Dragon Ball, we do have baseball episodes. For sure. For sure. Priorities. We always gotta have them, man. We always gotta have them. Anime first. Yeah. However, anime might be kind of weird now. Anime might be kind of weird. I recently saw a clip of One Punch Man fighting Goku that was generated by Sora 2, and I was like, man, anime is so absolutely cooked. It's gonna be so weird to play. I mean, to watch, for sure. It's gonna be so absolutely weird to watch. MW, hello, what's up? How's it going? Good choice, DBZ on top. Play MB. You mean Megabonk? I feel like that's the word we're going for, right? We're going for Megabonk. I mean, I'm gonna play it later for sure. For sure. That's gonna be the strategy. If you could get all the Dragon Balls, what would you wish for? I would wish everyone in the world would be 2 inches smaller except me. So, like, if you're a solid 5'7", congratulations, now you're a 5'5". You're definitely a 5'5". That would be pretty interesting wish, you know? It's just like something that's just mildly inconvenient, but enough for people to notice and feel self-conscious about themselves. That would be awesome. The weirdest thing about anime today is the names. I gotta agree. I gotta agree. Like, you know, sometimes I struggle with my stream names. That's literally what I struggle with. I'm like, I don't know what to title my streams, right? So let's just put, what's happening today? You know, let's just discuss the dramas, just discuss whatever's going on in the world, right? But some of these animes, it's just like the time I got reincarnated as a slime, and that's like the most popular example. I've seen much worse, man. Solo leveling is peak. I've heard. I haven't really actually seen it. Sora released a copyright update, so no anime like that can happen. I did see that, yeah. Like, Sora had 2 days... Well, no, Sora had 3 days of absolutely no guardrails, just random, you know, copyright infringement happening en masse, and, you know, no one was doing anything about it. Hey, Waffle, what's up? I think though that was part of the strategy though. I really think that Sora and OpenAI, at first they decided to release without the guardrails just to kind of show the world like, hey, this is all you can create if you join. I think it was just like a pretty risky marketing move. They were like, hey, you can create all of these things, but you just have to join us, right? And then once they have the user base and once they become the top #1 actually downloaded app on the App Store, that's when they take the stuff away, you know? It's a pretty bold move if that's really what happened. I'm not really sure. Yeah. First time full run of Doki Doki Literature Club. Already did it. I think I live streamed it too. Let me show you guys. If I go to my channel, if I go to my lives. Yeah, if I go to my lives and I put Doki Doki. Yeah, that was 4 years ago. Whoa. Yeah, that was 4 years ago. It's... Oh boy. It's been a long time, bros. But yeah, that was a pretty interesting show as well. That was pretty interesting. I mean, yeah, say show, video game. Sora indeed getting realistic, chap. It really is, yeah, it really is. Mario copyright? Guys like Steven streams? I would appreciate it if you did. You should watch Alien Stage. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I was just reminding you of your first live stream. That wasn't even my first live stream. Do you think that was my first live stream? Huh. I have so many videos and live streams and all that stuff privated. It's just, back then the cringe was just way too much, and I don't feel like subjecting you guys to all of that. I really don't. Yeah, I really don't. So I privated a bunch of stuff. And, you know, I also learned recently that if you private your videos, then all the subscribers that you gain from that video also stop receiving, like, the recommendations of your new stuff. I learned that recently. It's kind of interesting, right? So I've gained a lot of subscribers making like a bunch of random videos that really don't have anything to do with the type of videos that I make. So by privating those, then those subscribers don't get notified of whenever I upload something new, and because it's something completely different that they wouldn't have watched anyways, it actually helps your channel. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. I learned about that recently. Hello, Jojo. What's up? All right. Unprivate them for one day? No, never. Maybe one day. Have you played Baldi's Basics? Nah. People keep telling me. I know I should. People keep telling me. I want to. Yeah, I want to, but I just haven't done that. Not gonna lie, I like how you look with your head shaved rather than with hair. It's fine. I look fine. I exist. That's what matters. That's what matters. Anyways, you guys want to talk about the drama? That's what you're here for. You know, let's be real. You're not here for me. You're not here for this. You know, there's a bunch of bald people out there, right? It's bald people tier list. How many bald people can you actually like name? Let's see, how many bald people are there in the world? I just think of, like, Joe Rogan, I think of Andrew Tate, I think of Tectone, I think of... What's this guy's name? Northern Lion? Ludwig was bald for like a hot minute because of a challenge. Those are the only 5 bald people I can mention. Oh, Jeff Bezos. 6 people that I can mention, and like one of them isn't even bald right now. Bald strong? I think so. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. There's no more bald people in this world other than those 6 people and myself, I suppose. Anyways, let's discuss the stuff. Let's go over like the entirety of the drama and stuff, and then once we do all of that, maybe we'll play some video games afterwards, okay? I feel like that's kind of like the strategy I want to go for. Doug, if you know, you know. You, Garrett Hilbert. Who the hell is Garrett Hilbert? Probably more popular than me, 100%, but I have no idea who that is. Jason Stratham. Jason Strathholm. Yeah, Jason Strathholm, that's the guy. Of course. Hi, Steven, why are you bald? Because I shave my head every other day. That's what happens. Alright. Guys, I just clicked on this earlier. I haven't really read anything or seen anything. It just says popular YouTuber, popular MMOs revealed that $200,000 was stolen from him during his alcohol addiction. He said he only realized the theft had occurred after he got sober and checked his bank account. That's kind of rough. Now, if you guys don't know who popular MMOs is, he used to be a really popular, I hate that I have to say it like that, a really popular YouTuber back in the day. Here's his channel. Classic intro. So he used to do a bunch of Minecraft YouTube videos back in the day, and they were always surrounding, it always had this one dynamic of, there's me, there's a girl, and then we have like this girl guy dynamic, right? So that's kind of like his winning strategy. So he would just do a lot of like Minecraft Let's Play videos and kind of just have fun and do like a bunch of like these little challenges, right? So yeah, apparently this guy went through a lot in his lifetime, right? I think there was like some abuse allegations that went down. I know he suffered a lot with alcoholism. And he went through a bunch of girls that just just having them in this channel. You know, every time he'd be like, "This is my new girlfriend," and then just like, "Oh, reacting with this," or just like, "This is," yeah, just. I'm pretty sure there's people that just explain things better than I do, of course. But the thing is that he suffered through a bunch of like alcohol issues in his life. He actually went to jail after streaking through like I think it was like a soccer game or something, right? Yeah, it just says alcohol destroyed my life. I ran from the police and got arrested. Okay, so. I'm pretty sure you guys already know who Popular MMOs is. I'm doing a terrible job explaining the guy. I really am. But I feel like I don't have to because I didn't grow up watching him. I just, for me, it's just like a lot of secondhand information. I'm pretty sure you guys just grew up watching him, of course, you know? So, what's interesting is that his comeback arc has been really admired because he went from the absolute bottom of having his career destroyed, going to jail, and, just being basically cooked, to now he's actually slowly building himself back up. He's actually building himself back up, and he's been, coming back, and he's been actually seeking the help that he needs in order to improve as a person, which, of course, it's something that we should always strive to, to wish for in the people out there, He isn't a bad person, but he's done bad things. Yeah, I would have to, look up all the information out there, honestly. I really would have to, but the thing is that he's been trying to improve himself for the longest time. So maybe the article will shed a little bit more light over what's happened, and we can just kind of go through that together. So it says, let me just put this like this. Yeah. All right, it says YouTuber Patrick, Popular MMOs Julianne, claims that roughly $200,000 had been stolen from his bank account, a crime he says went unnoticed for years due to his past struggles with alcohol. Okay, in a video he posted on his TikTok, the longtime Minecraft creator said he realized the theft only after getting sober and checking his bank statements. I feel like I would probably notice if I had 200K missing. Maybe that's just me. I wish I would get to the point in my life where 200K could just go missing 100%, just absolutely missing, and then just not even notice. Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't know if I'll ever get to that point. I hope you guys get to that point, though. 200K is insane. Yes, 200K is really, really insane, Yeah, it says popular MMOs, it says dealing with the police was a test for his sobriety. So, yeah. Julien has spoken openly about his long struggle with alcohol and substance abuse, which led to a series of legal troubles and public incidents. Over the past few years, the YouTuber faced multiple arrests, including charges for resisting arrest, assaulting a police officer, and probation violations linked to failed drug and alcohol tests. Okay, so you can see, you know, unfortunately, success can sometimes bring the best out of you, but also it might actually just lead you down a really dark path. It might actually lead you to a really, really dark path. Yeah, so popular MMOs is at least improving his life and isn't a scumbag like Vishoja's president, Randy Pitchford, or many others I've seen. Well, I don't know about those guys, but yeah, I've definitely seen that popular MMOs is trying to turn it back around, and, you know, I'm all for that. You know, I don't think, unless you've done the absolute worst of the worst, you know, unless you've really done something that's just clearly you deserve jail time or something, I don't think that, you know, everybody is beyond redemption. I feel like if you mess up in life, and you want to improve yourself and, you know, take accountability for what you've done, I think that's a perfect thing to do. And I think that just, you know, makes us human. Because humans make mistakes all the time. I make mistakes all the time. I'm pretty sure you guys make more mistakes than I do. Or no, it's probably the other way around. Who knows? Maybe I make more mistakes. Who knows? But the point is that, yeah, to mistake and to err is to human, right? As somebody much wiser than I am said that at one point. And I feel like lately, when it comes to like social media these days, whenever someone, you know, something bad happens to them, the internet is so ready to cancel them. It's just like, and once you have that label of, hey, you did this is your label, it's like almost you're stuck with that label for the rest of your life. And I kind of don't like that. I kind of don't like that because, like I mentioned, everyone can be saved. Mostly everyone can be saved. Mostly everyone, you know? Okay, so he had credited his sobriety with giving him a clearer perspective on his life and finances, telling fans that addiction had caused him to lose control and overlook major responsibilities. Do you guys have any addictions? Coffee. Mine is coffee. Julien revealed in September that he had passed the 100-day mark of sobriety, describing the milestone as a turning point after years of instability. Since then, he's used his platform to promote recovery, urging others struggling with addiction to seek help. Okay. That's just it, right? That's literally the news article. That's literally the news article. Candy. So I'm really happy about that. I'm really, really happy. Like I mentioned, I see this and I'm like, hell yeah. That's good for you. Hell yeah. I love that. I love that for you. But repentance is real though. Yeah, the amount of celebrities that take substances is concerning. Like if you reach high fame, you gotta do it in order to keep going. I really don't think so. I think people just get, I think it's like when you get too rich, when you get to the point where when you solve the big problem that everyone's having in this life, where it's just like everyone's looking for money, once you solve that problem and you have like an overabundance of money, you realize that you're probably not as happy as you thought you'd be. And then you're like, okay, well, the money didn't bring me happiness. Now that I have so much of it, what else makes me happy? What new thing can I try that makes me happy? And I'm pretty sure some people would probably just try to do good things in life, and other people probably just go like, hey, drugs. Ha, drugs, you know? Of course. We're all addicted to living. That's a good addiction to have. Yeah, that's a really, really good addiction to have. I like that. But yeah, I'm really happy about this. I'm really, really happy about this. Yep. I don't know if he'll ever come back to making Minecraft content. If he does, cool for him. But if he also turns this into like a self-help channel, that would also be pretty awesome. Because generating 17.4 million subscribers over your lifetime, this is an amazing accomplishment. This is really, really impressive, you know? That's gotta be in like the top percentage of YouTubers out there. And considering that he hadn't uploaded Minecraft content for 4 years, it's still pretty impressive that he can just come back, upload a picture with a thumbnail of this, and just like, just get so many views. I'm pretty sure if we go here, yeah, if we go here and we check the comments, it says, What's up, dude? It's Pat. Enough to make a grown man cry. No popular MMOs being up here. Okay, no, I expect people to be like, hey, congratulations on things that are making you better. No, I guess not. Okay. But yeah, that's a huge number. It really is. Yeah, it really, really is. And other news, I also saw this and I was like, what? What? So Elon Musk has announced that his XAI game studio will release an AI-generated game before the end of 2026. And can I be honest with you guys? I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. Like, when it comes to AI-generated stuff, usually my first reaction is like, I'm pretty sure it's the same reaction that a lot of people have. It's kind of like, right, you know, it's like a, whoa. I don't know. At least that's how I feel whenever I see, AI-generated content, for example, right? It's always like, oh, gross, you know? I know he announced this a while ago, and kind of just stopped mentioning it for a bit. But, yeah. AI-generated game before the end of 2026. Now, I don't really know if he's planning on making this... Wow, look at this giant ad. I don't want to look at this stupid ad of Ghost of Yotei. Can you leave? Can you leave? Yeah, I don't exactly know if he's planning on doing, like, have the AI, kind of like how AI Minecraft is. You guys know AI Minecraft? Where it's all basically just AI generated, and then you just input a couple of commands, and the game basically predicts what's gonna happen. I don't know if that's gonna be what he's planning on doing, or just like AI generating all the assets or something. AI generated game is gonna suck. Yeah, I agree with you. Elon Musk making a musky game sounds greasy and stinky. Oh man, yeah. We're not even cooked anymore. We are deep fried with a side of fries. I don't exactly know what to call it, man. I don't exactly know what to call it. But yeah. Maybe it says it here. Elon Musk has announced that his artificial intelligence company XAI is developing a video game promising it'll be a great AI-generated game and that it will launch before the end of 2026. No. The statement was made directly on X, where Musk wrote, the XAI game studio will release a great... Oh, okay, we just literally read that. Right. So far, XAI has been... best known for Grok, it's conversational AI. Okay, yeah, this is just, yeah, we're just going over the same stuff. Yeah, it says here, let's just go straight to the tweet, right? They write an entire article literally for just a tweet, and they don't give you any backstory or anything. It's just literally, hey, tweet. Okay, let me just read the tweet then. Thank you. So I didn't know that he mentioned a game studio in the past. Alright, for me, AI isn't necessarily bad, but when people try to monetize it with 100% AI content, when I see it as a bad thing. Also, when big companies use it. Also, WTF is happening with Sucker Punch. They made Rocket 64 and Sly Cooper. What happened? I don't know, man. Ghost of Yotei is a good game, though. I haven't played it yet. Honestly, I haven't played it. An AI game would hurt my eyes too much, because too much changing on the characters would hurt my brain. My head could explode. No, here's the thing. Like, if we're gonna play devil's advocate and we're gonna try to guess how to properly make a good AI game, like, you know that when you're I don't know if they're gonna do it like AI Minecraft. You guys have seen AI Minecraft, you guys have seen me play AI Minecraft, and whenever I see AI Minecraft, I do get a headache, because it's just a blurb, you know? It's just an absolute blurb, and it looks gross. I don't know if they're trying to do it like this, you know? I don't know if they're trying to do it like the Sora 2 video generations, you know, where it's literally just video generation. We are, right? Because a game studio, he hasn't mentioned it if they're gonna build the game based off video generated gameplay, or if he's actually gonna build a game in Unity, for example, where the code for the game engine and, you know, everything about surrounding like the gameplay will be coded using AI, the assets will be AI generated. You know, that could happen. Hello, Steven. Hey, how's it going? What's up? What's up? Right, did you guys hear about the drama with the website that was meant purely for AI content? No, that's the first time I hear about that. What is that? What is that? What website is that? The gameplay I meant and the graphics. Yeah. Do you guys remember the AI game jam? I don't exactly know where it was. Here we go. Yeah. You guys remember this stuff? The 2025 vibe coding game jam? Vibe code an entire game with AI? Over 1,000 games entered? I don't know if you guys remember this. I talked about this a while ago. Yeah, this was a game jam that happened where everything was purely AI generated. Well, not purely 100%, but I think that one of the rules was, like, I think 80% of the game code had to be AI generated. Can I try these? Enter the vibe... God damn it. That was loud. Did I just do that and then send me back here? Okay. This is... I'm pretty sure this website was AI generated too. Holy crap. Okay, I'm entering the vibe burst. This is basically what an AI generated game is. It's a loading screen. The vibe burst is taking too long to respond. And this is what happens when you have crap that's AI generated, right? They're like front facing and they look, I'm pretty sure they look passable on the surface, but when you actually get to the nitty gritty of it, can I just... Okay, no more sound effects. Shut the hell up. Damn it. Yeah, when you get down to the nitty gritty of it, it's just, a lot of it just doesn't work, you know? A lot of it just 100% doesn't work. Now, if I want to play the games that they submitted, or just to showcase them, it says number 1, this is the winner. Can I play this? The Great Taxi Assignment. Yeah, Great Taxi Assignment, Vibe City. Welcome to Vibe City.
Taxi. Taxi. Taxi.
Okay, so let's try going somewhere. Yeah. Let's try getting a lady. I don't... Oh, I just ran her over. I thought I was actually, you know, picking her up.
Taxi.
Let's try this one.
Taxi.
Okay, so when I stop moving...
Taxi.
There we go. So I can actually go somewhere. So this is basically what we're talking about, right? This is a completely AI-generated game, or at least 80% AI-generated, right? Now, can I go to the water? Oh yeah, we can go to the water. Is this just like an infinite level or something? It is an infinite level, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh crap, I'm lost. Okay. Okay, so that's what I mean with an AI-generated game, right? So it's not necessarily that like it's AI Minecraft where you're generating every single pixel that pops up on screen. This is more of a working in Unity, for example, and all the coding that happens is done with Claude or the other like the other AI coding the other AIs that people use for coding, right? You just vibe code the code and then generate AI the assets and then kind of just build a rudimentary game like this. Vector Tango, what is that one? Control a call sign. Okay. The hell are we doing? Okay, so yeah, that's basically what that's basically what I'm talking about, right? So you can probably play this and your first instinct would probably be like, oh, this is like a shovelware game. Right. But sometimes... Okay. Alright. Yeah, so you see that and you're like, okay, that's probably a shovelware game, or sometimes it's like, oh, it's an AI coded game. So I think this is the direction that Elon Musk is trying to go for when he says that he wants to create a fully AI generated video game. You know, probably take all the assets. Yeah, probably take all the assets, and by like AI generating them, making the code and through AI as well, and kind of just come up with something, right? Now, what do you guys think? I think because it's Elon Musk, it's gonna get an initial hype. It's gonna get like it's gonna get some attention, but I don't exactly know if it's gonna get too much attention, to be honest. I don't know if it's gonna have any staying power, because at the end of the day, it could be crappy, but it really just relies on like whether the game is fun or not. I think that when it comes to like the market, it really just has to do with, is the game fun? That's like the first question you gotta ask yourself. Is the game fun? And if you manage to develop a fun game, I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be a lot of people who, if they know that it's a vibe coded game, for example, if it's like an AI coded game, some people will automatically be like, nope, no thank you. Some other people will be more lenient towards it and just decide to play and check it out. I don't know, man. AI generated shit seems more soulless than stuff made by humans. True, but there's also a bunch of soulless stuff that's made by humans too. Like, here's the thing. In the space of content that we exist in, you have good content and bad content that's made by humans. Right? So far, we've seen a lot of bad content, but thanks to the algorithms recommending us the best content and the algorithms going like, hey, we want to make sure that we entertain you in the best way possible, we end up seeing the good content. You know, we don't see all the copy-pasted crap. And when it comes to AI, I feel like we've only seen the bad stuff now, you know? I don't know exactly if they could make a good AI game. That's up to the market to decide. You know, if the market determines like, hey, this is actually fun, then, you know, then yeah, who knows? Who knows? Maybe it'll be good. But I don't know. I feel like you need to input a lot of human creativity on it. You can't just rely 100% on AI. I just put a shortcut with a Chinese name that takes you to a damn Rickroll on my friend's PC. Funny. Steven, do you hate AI? I don't hate it. It is what it is. You know, it's like a calculator, you know? It's just a machine. It's a tool. Right, it exists, and I can either choose to interact with it and use it, or I can just choose not to do it, you know? I really hate when people try to take advantage of others using AI. I really hate when you see a lot of AI slop just existing around there, you know? But the AI slop is not a product of the AI itself. It's a product of the people who train the AI and tell it like, hey, train of all this stuff and generate crap. And then it's people generating the slop going like, hey, I generated this and this is going to change the world, you know? Of course. Now, the moment, the very day that the AI approaches me and starts talking to me, and, you know, just, they start actually like, you know, I guess when you reach that point of like our AGI, and they start, you know, thinking for themselves, existing for themselves, then I'll be like, hey, wait a second. Now you're no longer the calculator that someone is typing on. Now you're something else. Now I gotta hate you. So you don't hate the clankers? I hate the clankers so much. So much. I personally use Suno to generate songs using other songs I like as samples to see if I get something I like. I don't hate AI. I hate that people misuse it. That's honestly the best way to describe it. Man, I just like AI as a selling tool to sell artwork and steal other people's work, but it's a goofy tool to use in a funny way, so not so much I dislike it. Yeah, honestly, I think that everybody has their own different levels of tolerance when it comes to AI. And not just AI, there's a different level of tolerance for everything, right? So, especially with AI, I feel like you have to, like, understand that not everyone's gonna hate it at the same degree that you do, or not everybody's gonna accept it at the same degree that you use, you know? So, like, for example, I mentioned this last stream, but there's a lot of people that hate AI for generating artwork, claiming that it steals other people's arts and other people's, like, hard work to generate something that's just, like, a mixed, right? And people go like, that's awful, why would they do that, right? But when it comes to like game design and like coding, which happens very back end of what's presented for the players, a lot of it is actually encouraged. You know, a lot of indie developers, or just like in the game industry as well, are using AI to help them code faster or more efficient. And they all, instead of just them writing the code, they kind of just supervise the code and make sure that everything's working properly, right? And for some reason, that's more acceptable than the other one, right? So everybody has like different levels of tolerance. That's what I'm trying to say, you know? I do hate the wastefulness of the data centers needed to support AI, the water and power generation required. There's a solution for the power generation problem, and we figured it out a long time ago. It's called nuclear energy. It's called nuclear energy, but people are so afraid of nuclear, right? The only Clanker I like is Clank from Ratchet and Clank, because Clank is a badass. Bro, I heard somewhere that if Big Hero 6 were to come out today, people would try to cancel it because Baymax would be stealing the nurses' jobs. That's what I think. That's what I think, because Baymax is cute, it's cuddly, it's like soft to the touch, right? But at the end of the day, it's a computer, right? It's basically an AI. So I'm pretty sure, like, if Big Hero 6 were to come out, yeah, I'm pretty sure people would call it a clanker day one and try to kill it. I think that if you want to actually get people to accept AI and normalize it, you have to make it cute and cuddly. You have to make it soft and squishy. That's how you get people to do it. Yeah, 100%. That's how you solve it. Right, AI is just something we can use to automate things. We used to have thousands of stuff like that through history, so our beef with AI actually comes with the meaning of effort to do those things. That's true, that's true. Atari has an IP list. What does that mean? Too bad America's afraid of nuclear? Yeah, yep. Let's not have the real Skynet thing with AI, by the way. Yeah. Baymax is the perfect use for AI, lol. Not Baymax. Listen. You think that Baymax would be the perfect use for AI, but again, it's a threat to the nurses' jobs. Because what if we just replaced all the nurses with Baymaxes? You see what I mean? There's different levels of tolerance, because maybe a nurse feels like, oh, why would I pay $5,000 for a painting? I can just generate one with Midjourney. That's how the nurse probably thinks about art, and yet the artist says, like, why do I need to pay a nurse, or why do I have to pay so much for healthcare when we have Baymax to take care of me? See, everybody has different levels of tolerance, and I think that at the end of the day, I think what we're really afraid of is having AI affect us directly, you know? Because I see generative AI, for example. Yeah, I see generative AI, like the one that like, for example, Sora 2 that just came out, that just, you know, releases a bunch of videos. I see that and I'm like, damn, I don't know exactly how that's going to affect content creators and YouTubers, because that affects me, you know? But if Baymax were to be launched, I'd probably be like, I want to try this squishy little funny thing, you know? That's, yeah, sure, you know? So everybody has, like, their own thing. Everybody has their own thing. It's a thing that, it's a technology that's going to impact all the industries. We kind of just have to see how it's going to happen. Also, The Iron Giant is an underrated 2D film. Oh yeah, The Iron Giant, 100%. Yep. Another clanker right there. Another clanker. Actually, clanker tier list coming up. That's a good idea. There's too much AI content on the Gay Hub. Okay, I don't watch that though, so I wouldn't really know. Okay. Alright, what if Steven is merely an AI? How do I prove that I'm not AI? How can it, I saw this. I saw this, and I saw that this is like the latest way for people to know if something's AI generated or not. Because AI figured out fingers. They know how to do fingers now. AI figured out teeth, right? They can generate your teeth now. But something that AI can't do is count from 1 to 10 while counting with your hands. Let me show you what I mean, okay? Sora 2 counting fingers. Let me show you what I mean. Here we go. Sora 2 fails this test. A man counts out loud from 1 to 10 using his fingers and holding them up as he goes.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Stupid clanker. Stupid clanker. Come on. It's easy. Come on. This one too?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Begin.
You're such an idiot.
1, 2, 3.
You're such an idiot.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Is that it? Is that all you can do? Is this the limit of your capabilities? Seriously, is this the best thing you can do?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Come on.
8, 9.
Dude, they just glitch out. They just start spazzing out. They just can't handle it. Dang, math teacher's gotten worse. Alright, this is hilarious. For real, I hate the clankers. Oh man, that's funny. That's really funny. Anybody else?
3, 5, 6 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 to 10.
Yep.
1, 2.
There it is, guys. There it is. Oh, I like this guy. This clanker's not too bad. He's not too bad. Yeah, he's flipping them off. Oh, man. So, yeah, that's the new way for you to tell if someone's a clanker or not. You gotta watch the fingers. You gotta watch the fingers, and you gotta watch them count with them fingers. Alright? So, let me show you guys. Let me prove to you guys that I'm not AI, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're real. We exist. That's something that even with the latest technology, even with the thousands of gallons of water that are getting evaporated into the atmosphere to cool down all the GPUs that Sam Altman keeps stealing, even with all that power and all that money in the world, you still can't count to 10. Come on, guys. Come on. You guys, you gotta do better with your technology. Now, the moment they can start doing that, I will freak out. That's it. We'll look for a new Turing test, of course. Yep. We will look for a new Turing test. But that's the state of the internet where we are right now. Congratulations on learning how to count. Thank you. Thank you. I learned it from watching Blue's Clues when I was growing up, and I'm pretty sure that there was an accounting episode. I don't really remember. Yeah. Better counting than Gabe Newell. Gabe Newell's really good at counting up to 2. Yeah. He's really good at counting up to 2. That's his limit. After that, you can't do anything more. Did you know that there was an extinct creature found with polydactylia? Poly what? An extinct creature found with polydactyly. Is that when they have like multiple hands or something? Alright, polydactyly is a congenital condition characterized by the presence of an extra finger or toe at birth. Oh, cool. So they found an extinct creature with, you know, an extra finger. Brother, if you want extra fingers, just look at your nearest cat. For some reason, cats have a very high chance of being born with like multiple with multiple toesies in their paws. I just learned about this recently. That's cool. I was half expecting you to act like you're glitching out just to mess with us. Dude, I'm like 5 levels of content ahead of you guys. That would have been the clippable moment, you know? That's what the moment that everybody's expecting. But then when I actually do it properly, it's just like, wait a minute! He didn't do the thing! Whoa, he's not clip farming! What are we doing here? No. No. I wonder if AI can do sign language? Maybe. I'm pretty sure it can do some. I don't know. Can AI do math yet? Yes, AI is very good at math. The thing with math is that it's really hard to mess up math. You know? Math, it unfortunately is very, very hard to mess up. Alright, exactly what I'm saying. When they can learn how to count their numbers where GG's cooked. Yeah, 100%. And it's not, the thing is, it's probably gonna be within a couple of, like, months. Give it a few months, they'll start counting fingers perfectly, and then we're gonna be super screwed. 100%. Yep. Calculators exist. We don't need calculators. We don't need calculators. Like, honestly, if I need to calculate something, I'll just whip out a piece of paper. I'll whip out my pen. You know, I'll insert my pen into the little hole. You guys know which hole I'm talking about, right? Like, so you take your pencil, because it's not a pen, and then there's like a little hole, and you have to like insert the pencil in the hole, and then you start spinning it like this. You know, you go like, and then out of nowhere, the pencil's sharper than it was before. It's like some weird science stuff, you know? It's just like, it just happens, right? Where does the hole lead to? I'm not really sure, but like the pencil comes out sharper and it writes better. So then I take my piece of paper, I take my pencil, and then I start writing the problem, and then I would just stare at the paper for like a couple of seconds, and I'll be like, wait a minute, I have a calculator in my phone. What am I doing? And I just, you know, just start using my calculator, of course. Yep. All right, so polydacty in this case, it was where it had two heads. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. It reminds me of that one conjoined twin, the one with the two ladies. Calculators, no. Clankulators, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, one source, blue shift, the army. I have no idea what we're talking about. Anyways, guys, enough AI stuff. Enough AI stuff, but can AI know true love? We're not even going to discuss that anymore, because I really don't want to start making fun of the people who are in that one subreddit. My boyfriend is AI, my girlfriend is AI, my partner is AI. I really don't want to like point and laugh. I'm trying to avoid that and become a better person, you know? So whether AI can know true love, let's leave that for next stream, okay? Let's leave that for tomorrow possibly, okay? Anyways, the Golden Joystick Awards 2025 is live, so this is like a game awards, but we're talking about joysticks. You know, let's see who has the better joystick in 2025, because, you know, it's a thing that changes every single day. I mean, every single year, I suppose. Your votes will pick the winners in an unpredictable contest, right? The world's longest running video game awards, the Golden Joysticks Awards 2025 GGA, is open for voting. Powered by MSI. And click below to pick your winners of 21 hotly contested categories. Alright, is Megabonk here? Like, if Megabonk's not here, I'm not, this is a fraud. This is a fraud, and we're not going to pay attention to this. We're not going to even entertain the idea that the Golden Joysticks Award is a legit voting thingy without the belief that Megabonk is just not going to be here. Joystick, really? Right, they could have called it anything else. Why the Golden Joystick? Why? Alright, so start voting. Let's see. Here are the key dates for the Golden Joystick Awards, right? Nominations open August 14th, 2025, and nominations close September 5. That was... Crap, we are in October. Alright, listen. Alright, the nominations are closed. Cool. So, let's see who's nominated, and let's see how we can vote. Okay, so here are the categories. Alright? It says the Golden Joystick Awards 2025. It has Best Storytelling, Best Multiplayer Game, Best Visual Design, Best Indie Game Self-Published, Still Playing Award, PC Console, Still Playing Award Mobile, Best Remake, Remaster, Studio of the Year, Best Game Expansion, Best Audio Design, Soundtrack, Lead Performer, Supporting Performer, PC Game of the Year, Console Game of the Year, Best Early Access, Best Gaming Hardware, which is the Nintendo GameCube for the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo GameCube. Of course, yeah. Anyways, yeah, best early access game, best gaming hardware, best game adaptation, game trailer, most wanted game. Why is there an award for like game trailers? What are we doing here? Seriously, game trailers. Seriously. DK Bonanza has no choice. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it does or not. All right, start voting. Let's see. Okay, best storytelling. Does this have audio? What are we doing? Okay, let's just go here. Alright, so best storytelling. We have Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I hear it's an amazing game. Lost Records Bloom and Rage. I have never heard of this before. Lost Records Bloom and Rage. And this got... Oh, did I accidentally vote? Oh, I think I just refreshed. Anyways, let me actually look that up. Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. What is this? I think I've seen the trailer for this or something. Let's see. 83% positive reviews, 4K reviews, 71 in-game, choices matter, LGBTQ. Embark on his new narrative journey by the creators of Life is Strange. Film your summer of 1995 and create memories of a lifetime. I think I saw the trailer for this once. Yeah. Yeah, 3,000 players 6 months ago. Okay. Can I see the trailer? Do we have... Can we see it? Okay, if we go to store here, we'll probably see it.
I have a wish.
Okay.
Abyss.
The visuals look nice so far.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, the trailer looks good. Kind of confusing, to be honest.
I seek your guidance.
Oh, Joy's an AI game. You think so? No, we gotta count the fingers. We gotta make them count to 10. You showed me absolutely nothing. Launch trailer?
Did you girls ever see anything weird around these parts back in the day?
27
Yeah,
years
this
was
is like...
a long time ago. I've been
Yeah, this is the game about like the teenage girls and there's like a journey of discovery or something, you know? Oh, Joy, it's like an 80s like game. Bro, everything is like 80s inspired these days.
trying to remember. Something just out of reach.
My mom found a package on her doorstep.
Our Bloom and Rage.
There are some things that I might not be ready to talk about. Ever.
Welcome to the premiere of The Swan Show.
This reminds me of Dustborn. Like, it really does remind me of Dustborn.
You, making a movie?
Okay. That song's probably copyrighted. Yeah, it really reminds me of Dustborn. Don't nod. Very positive. Choices matter. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's a good game or not. I genuinely have no interest in playing it. It doesn't seem like my kind of game. Yeah, this is honestly the most underrated games out there. Maybe I should try it. Maybe I'll catch the next one. I'm not paying $40 for this. Reminds me of Stranger Things for some reason. It does have that aesthetic, yeah. It does have like the Stranger Things aesthetic. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start voting for stuff. Best multiplayer game. You have Rematch, you have Split Fiction, Elden Ring Night Rain, Battlefield 6, Peak, though, huh? Mario Kart World. I feel like just for the fact that we have Peak over here, I feel like we kind of have to, you know, just put Peak. We have to vote for Peak. Peak is a Peak game. Yeah, 100%. Peak is a Peak game. Because I was going to say maybe Split Fiction, but honestly, I haven't played Split Fiction. I want to. I really want to. I don't know if it's that good, though. Rematch. Elden Ring Night Ring was really a beastly game as well. Damn it! I clicked on it. I was going to vote for Peak. Okay. 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 Anyways, best visual design. We have Sword of the Sea. I've never heard of this. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Clear Obscure, The Midnight Walk, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yotei. How does Ghost of Yotei... Why is this one here? This one literally just came out. Like, this one literally just came out, and it's already up for nomination, huh? Wait. Best visual design. How... Exactly, that's actually a good question. How come the nominations closed in September 5? And they nominated a game that hasn't even come out yet. I don't know, this looks like paid propaganda. It's definitely paid propaganda. We're voting for Death Stranding 2. Yep. Is that how good it looks? Okay, but we haven't even seen how good it looks other than just like some trailers, you know? Yeah, can we agree that the best game in the history is E.T. for the Atari? I can agree to disagree with you, for sure. I can go ahead and, like, look at you what you're saying and go like, no. Right, best indie game. Here we go. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. I've heard about this one. Hurdling, never heard of you in my life, I'm sorry. Despelote. Citizen Sleeper 2. Wanderstop. What are these games? Caves of Cud? Skin Deep? Babies? Okay, Baby Steps. Okay, I recognize. You know, for a guy who keeps up to date with the indie games that come out, what are these things? I never heard of these guys. Maybe I'm just not as informed as I thought it was or something. Baby Steps, Abiotic Factor, Blueprints. Literally, the only ones I know are Blueprints and Baby Steps. Everything else, you know, if we're talking about best indie game, the absolute best indie game. Okay, Deep Rock Galactic, yeah. Yeah, best indie game, what the hell are these things? I never heard about them. You know what, we're voting for the only one I can kind of just relate with, Ben and Foddy's Baby Steps. Right, best indie game self-published. Okay, here we go. So maybe we'll have some more recognizable games. All right, Deltarune. There we go. We have Deltarune. Thank you. Thank you. We got Deltarune. What else? Promise Mascot Agency. Okay. Spilled. I think I've seen this one. Yeah. And then Lonely Mountain, Snow Riders, Peak again, Hades 2, Consume Me, Keep Driving, Hollow Knight Silksong, Silksong, 100%. I remember when they fooled me that Black Myth Wukong was the game of the year because of golden joysticks, and then when the real Game Awards came out, Astrobot won it all. The thing is that the Game Awards, like the Game Awards, they're not like the real Game Awards, they're just like, they're the ones with the name. That's very, like, clever marketing on their part. They're not the real Game Awards. They're just like the Game Awards that has the name Game Awards. There's multiple Game Awards out there. Okay, still playing PC and console, so we got Satisfactory, Warframe. So this is just ongoing stuff. GTA Online. I'm expecting to see Fortnite here. Rainbow Six Siege X, Apex Legends, Fortnite, Naraka Blade Point. Oh, that's my game. I haven't played this in a long time. This is a good game, man. I haven't played it in so long. Right, Helldivers 2, Marvel's Rivals, Warzone, Dead by Daylight, Minecraft. Let's just go with Minecraft. Wait. Can vote for 3 of them? What's the point of voting for 3 of them? Alright, so let's just pick Naraka Blade Point. Let's just go with Helldivers 2. Sure. I think I broke the website. It's a quick question. Still playing mobile. Zenless Zone Zero, Subway Surfers, Pokemon Go, PUBG Mobile, Honkai Star Rail, Free Fire, Clash Royale, Roblox, Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact. Wait, Naraka had Nier Automata? Yes, they did a collaboration. Honestly, I feel like Nier is just like everywhere. That's like the go-to collaboration that everyone wants to do. Subway Surfers, bros. Okay, best remake remaster. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3-4. Honestly, guys, I grew up playing a lot of like the Tony Hawk games. I really like Tony Hawk. I really do. Gears of War Reloaded, the Talos Principle Reawakened, Trails in the Sky First Chapter. What is with these votes? The votes, they're peak. They're peak votes. They're honestly the best votes ever. The nominations, though, what are these nominations? What are these nominations? I feel like this one kind of has to go for... Like, if it were up to me, I would say Tony Hawk, but Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered was a dominating game. Like, dominating game. Yes. Go for that one. Okay, Studio of the Year. Solid Snake. I know, right? Also, I haven't gone and played Fortnite. Even though there's too much collab skins to count. Fortnite, honestly, is like a good game. I know it gets a lot of, like, hate because it's one of the most popular games out there, but it's a good game, genuinely. I wonder where Fall Guys is. Fall Guys is in the gutter, man. I'm so sad that Mediatonic sold to Epic Games, because Epic Games just completely abandoned it. Right, Studio of the Year. We got Slow Clap, Team Cherry, Rebellion Developments, Aggro Crab and Landfall, Sandfall Interactive, Bloober Team. I gotta go with this one. Like, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I'm a big fan of Landfall and Aggro Crab. It's funny that within nominations of Studio of the Year, you have a game, and you have like 2 studios counting for 1. These are different people, by the way. They're different people, different studios. We'll go for that one. Fortnite's kind of boring to me for some reason. It's all about the people you play with. You play with good people. You play with fun, with good friends, and you know how to have a good time. You're gonna have a good time. All right, best game expansion: Assassin's Creed Shadows Claws of Awaji. No. Atomfall Story Expansion Pack: The Red Strain. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. This is just No Man's Sky, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to like expansions and like quote-unquote DLCs, No Man's Sky, I feel like it's been in such a redemption arc that there's just no discussion. It's just always going to be No Man's Sky. They do so good, and they add so much content. Yeah. Yeah. What about War Thunder? War Thunder's not here. War Thunder's not here, man. It's not here. Yeah, so many YouTubers have been bashing Epic Games, saying Fortnite's dying. Don't ask the internet, it's a cruel mistress. I mean, like, the thing is that if you say that Fortnite is dying, you get clicks and views. That's why people say that Fortnite is dying. But no, we're going for No Man's Sky Voyagers. Best audio design: Donkey Kong Bonanza. Whew. Chrono's New Dawn. 2 Point Museum. Ghost of Yotei. Again, games that haven't come out yet. Oh, they didn't come out while the nominations were up. Battlefield 6. Death Stranding 2 on the beach. I gotta say, guys, I don't know exactly which one. Yeah. I haven't seen War Thunder anywhere, by the way. No, I haven't seen War Thunder anywhere. And for this one, I'm just gonna skip, because I honestly don't know much about audio design. Best soundtrack: Eric Solm's The Stolen Dream, Sword of the Sea, Deltarune 100%. Yep, sorry. South of Midnight? Oh boy, wasn't that the game that came out that kind of just died immediately? Yeah, we're going for Deltarune on this one. Yep. Right, Donkey Kong Bonanza is peak. I haven't played it yet. Yeah, I haven't played it yet. Okay. And for this one, I'm just going to skip, because I don't care too much about the lead performers or supporting performers. Like, I really don't care too much. Maybe some people actually care about, hey, we got Ryan Reynolds to be the face of this main character in this video game. But at least for me personally, I don't care. They're just characters in the screen that I play as. So whenever it comes to like people who like do the entire face and they're the star of the video game, it doesn't really hit as hard for me. I like seeing original characters, like completely made up characters. I like that much more than just like, hey, we got Ryan Reynolds in the new Battlefield game. Gotta go. Have a good day and night. Thank you. E.T. the game sucked. Battlefield 6 might be cooked though. Why? All right, this is like the one that matters the most. It's PC Game of the Year. Right, PC Game of the Year recognizes games that were released exclusively on PC hardware, so Megabonk, offered significant PC upgrades, so Megabonk, or felt like PC-focused games, so like Megabonk, right? We're gonna find Megabonk here, and if we don't, we riot. That's how it works, right? That's just what we do. All right, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Developer Warhorse Studio. Okay. Next up, we got Dune Awakening. And, okay. Peak. We love seeing that. Okay. We got our first real contender, real nomination here. All right, the first two, okay, whatever. Okay, Peak. Now we're talking. The Altars, Abiotic Factor. Okay, Hollow Knight Silksong, though. Okay, so it's between Peak and Hollow Knight Silksong. It's no competition. It's obviously a Hollow Knight Silksong. Obviously. Well, I gotta go, Steven. Nice watching you stream. Thank you. Appreciate it. And catch you on the next one. Alright, so obviously it's gonna be Hollow Knight Silksong. Yep. And then Console Game of the Year. It says Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I'm surprised I got a nomination. Sure. Monster Hunter Wilds. I think honestly, I have very little opinions of this. I can't really say which one is which. Let me just vote for Death Stranding. Now, best early access game. This is the last one we're gonna vote with because the rest of the categories are probably just like whatever. But this is the last one we're gonna vote for. So best early access game. We got Grounded 2. Okay. We got White Knuckle. I actually really like White Knuckle. I have it installed right now so I can play it whenever. I really, really like White Knuckle. One of my favorite climbing games. Repo's really good. Nine Kings, Skate, Schedule 1. Okay, Schedule 1 was like really massive. I don't know if it's still big though. Did Schedule 1 kind of like trail off? I think I don't know if that was just like a game that was popular for a bit and then it dropped off. Well, it still has 18,000 people playing it. Okay. Okay, so it's still doing relatively good numbers, you know? Obviously, it's never going to go back to like the almost 500,000 concurrent players that it had 6 months ago. But for an indie game that released 6 months ago to still be pulling 18K players is a really good number. You know, it's a really, really good number, especially for a game that basically blew up out of nowhere. That's good. I like that. I like that very much. Hell yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's just give the vote to Schedule 1. Yeah, let's give the vote to Schedule 1. Sure. All right. Now, moving on to more gamer stuff that I saw. World of Warcraft is getting rid of major feature after 13 years in Midnight. What is this? What is this? Why is the ad consuming the article? Thank you. Okay, so I saw this and I was like, finally they're getting rid of the stupid thing. Finally. Okay, it says World of Warcraft is getting rid of the pet battling system in Midnight with new wild pets now captured with a single click instead. While players will still be able to collect many different pets in Midnight, World of Warcraft is phasing out the battle aspect of this feature after over 13 years. Yeah, pet battles introduced in World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria in 2012. That's basically when I started playing. You know, this is I started playing World of Warcraft really late into Cataclysm. I finished playing Cataclysm and then I started like my actual fresh journey in a new expansion in Mist of Pandaria. So I was actually one of the first people playing pet battles and actually, you know, collecting the pets to then sell them on the Grand Exchange, whatever the World of Warcraft equivalent was, right? And I was making a lot of money out of that. It says it was a Pokemon-like mini game built on the existing companion pet feature, and through this system, fans can battle and capture wild pets, level up their creatures, and fight both NPCs and other players in order to earn currency, achievements, and experience. So, it was basically like a little Pokemon feature. Do you use an ad blocker? I don't know if it's turned on right now, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if it's turned on. Yeah, so World of Warcraft had their own little Pokemon mechanic that was placed, and a lot of people think that because it was a Pokemon-like mechanic, then they're just removing it strictly because of Nintendo, right? Because you guys know that Nintendo recently patented the specific, very specific mechanic of throwing the Pokeball and capturing creatures using the, just summoning the creatures to fight. Sorry. So people think they speculating here. There's nothing confirmed that World of Warcraft is removing them out of fear that Nintendo might retaliate if they do decide to like enforce the patents. Now, I don't know exactly if that's the whole thing. Is that how it works? Yeah, so the new mechanic is, I'm assuming this is how it works, right? You just capture it and that's it. That's honestly kind of lame. I mean, what other purpose do they serve other than just having them in your inventory now? I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know. Okay. Alright, so that's basically the entire shebangle. I don't really play too much World of Warcraft these days. I don't really keep up to date with too much of what's happening. Breaking news, Nintendo patented walking since they made it in Super Mario Bros. NES. Oh yeah, and here's the funny part. they 100% were not the first ones to make it, but they're retroactively patenting it and taking it away from other people who did. Yeah. That's just the way it works, man. Yeah, but remaking a 40-year-old indie Japanese game and selling them for $15 is okay. Which one are you talking about? Yeah. Okay, it says more Nintendo-related news. Yeah. More Nintendo-related news. I love it. Let's actually pull it up like this. Okay. So I saw this right before starting stream, and I was like, here we go again, boys. Here we go again. It says, Nintendo sues Reddit mod for $4.5 million, says it's nowhere near enough money for harm caused. Okay, so what did this Reddit mod do that was worth $4.5 million and quote-unquote was nowhere nearly enough of what the damage they did? Like, how bad was the thing that the Reddit mod did? It can't be something worth 4.5. Okay, Nintendo says the amount is reasonable and that it could have asked for way more money. Oh boy. All right, on Reddit, there's a bustling community dedicated to piracy. It's always piracy. It's always piracy. There's never anything else, it's always piracy. All right. There's a dedicated to piracy on the Nintendo Switch with more than 238,000 subscribers and thousands of active users at any given moment. The subreddit encourages fans to support their favorite developers financially, but anyone who frequents it could, in theory, find piracy resources on how to illicitly obtain Nintendo games. Games for the Nintendo Portable. That could actually be pretty interesting. That could be really interesting. In early October, Nintendo filed a motion against one James Archbox Williams, an alleged community leader who copied, distributed, and promoted Nintendo Switch piracy to a wide audience. In retaliation, Nintendo is seeking $4.5 million in damages from Williams. They're not going to get anything out of it. Let me just be the first one to say it. They're not going to get a single penny from this guy. First of all, it's a Reddit mod. You know, that's like their entire job, and which pays nothing, by the way. That is literally their job, which makes $0. Therefore, they have $0. So this lawsuit is more so towards like shutting them down and possibly taking action against Reddit themselves. And of course, they're just picking out a random person and targeting them to kind of like make an example out of them. That's what I see Nintendo doing a lot recently. You know, they just take a random person and they just throw the entire book at them to make them an example, to kind of just like fend off other potential people that might be doing more or less the same. The number is somewhat speculative in the sense that Nintendo is not arguing that the company suffered $4.5 million in losses. Rather, it arrived at that number by looking at similar cases, like one involving Bungie and cheat makers, where the Washington-based company was awarded millions in damages. Okay, so it's literally just like, oh, these people got that much, we can probably get that much too. Hell yeah. Here, the amount of money sufficient to remedy Nintendo of America's injury would be extremely difficult to quantify, but it is indisputable that such amount would be large. The filing reads. Okay. In the lawsuit, Nintendo also says that it attempted to work with Williams by sending a cease and desist letter in March of 2024. In it, Nintendo urged Williams to shut down his pirate shops. While Williams initially seemed receptive, Nintendo alleges that the progress came to a halt as Williams denied involvement with any piracy group and apparently became combative. Eventually, Williams apparently deleted his online post that could imply culpability. I don't understand why people do this. Yeah, I really don't understand. Like, as soon as you're found guilty, even if you delete all your posts on Reddit, you know, Reddit still has all that stuff on the back end. You know, they can still fish that up. In fact, deleting your stuff, deleting all the posts just makes you look more guilty. Yeah. Nintendo sucks. I mean, in this case, Nintendo's 100% justified. Like, you can hate me for saying it all you want, but Nintendo's 100% justified in this. Like, there's people out there who would just, again, if you're emulating and if you're pirating, I mean, emulating is not illegal, but yeah, that is the medium in which you use pirated software. If you're pirating current generation Nintendo games, Nintendo has every right to throw the book at you, you know? Now, if you're talking about games that aren't available in the market anymore, that's where I go like, okay, you know what? I understand. It's just like with the generative AI topic, right? Everybody has their line where they think, hey, this is an acceptable level of AI usage. Everyone has a different line. We talked about the example with Baymax and the example with like AI artists, right? So it's just like everybody has different opinions on it. And at least in my opinion, if you're pirating something that's current generation and you get Nintendo sends the lawyers at you, well, Nintendo has every right to do so. You know, 100%, they have every right to do so. I used a PS3 emulator. Well, I don't think that, you know, I don't think that Sony's going after, or PlayStation's going after people who are using PS3 emulators. I really don't think so. I played Mighty Final Fight when I was young, and now every 3 years I see a game copying that exact style. The game is at least 35 years old. Games are just kind of copies of other games. Yeah, they kind of are. There's a fine line between copied and inspired. True. There's a very fine line. And sometimes I just see a lot of games being made, and they're just like, oh, I really like this game, so I'm remaking it with different assets and calling it a brand new game. Like, not to throw hate at this one indie developer, but I literally saw someone remaking Kirby Air Ride. And they were just like, oh, yeah, I'm an indie developer, and I'm remaking, my game is called this, and when you look at the gameplay, you're like, this is literally Kirby Air Ride. The map looks very similar, the power-ups are there, the game mechanics, you know, so it's just like, you gotta ask yourself the question, like, why are you making Kirby Air Ride? You know? And they're like, oh, no, yeah, I just like making Kirby Air Ride, you know, so my game is using all the mechanics, and I'm bringing it back, you know? And it's just like, okay, sure. You can do that, and by all means, do it if you want to, you know. But it's making me want to play Kirby Air Ride. Like, looking at your game, it looks not too much inspired by Kirby Air Ride. It looks like you're trying to get as close to Kirby Air Ride as possible. And at that point, why would I play that game when I can just go play the official Kirby Air Ride, which is probably better made and it's much more fun, you know? So there's definitely a very fine line between a game that is copied and a game that is inspired by another game, you know? So yeah, Nintendo generally wins lawsuits of this nature, but not without some unexpected twists and consequences, yeah. Alright, this is a pretty interesting topic. I might make a short about this tomorrow. I'll look it up. You know, because this could have some serious implications for Reddit as a whole. Reddit's been it's been a cesspool for the longest time, 100%. It's been a really bad cesspool for the longest time. Also, the last news I saw, AMD skyrockets 30% as OpenAI looks to take a stake in AI chip maker. OpenAI and AMD have reached a deal that could see Sam Altman's company take a 10% stake in the chip maker. OpenAI will deploy up to 6 gigawatts of AMD Instinct GPUs over multiple years. Okay. So basically announcing a partnership, and now the stock went brrr, basically, right? A 30% gain in just one day is a ridiculous gain, by the way. In the stock market, this is almost unheard of. In the crypto market, I guess this happens every day. But on the stock market, you look at this and you're like, there's something happened here, boys. Something definitely happened here. Holy crap. And rightfully so. You know, it's funny because AMD was always seemed like the underdog to NVIDIA's dominance. But the fact that there's this partnership happening, well, one, it means that GPUs are going to become even more inaccessible, unfortunately. Like, rest in peace, anybody who's trying to build a computer these days. It sucks that all the GPUs are going towards AI generation instead of just, like, you know, people playing video games. And it's getting them harder and harder to find. But yeah. This is not good. I don't trust OpenAI. Something is off about them. One of those is their relationship with Microsoft. Keep your eyes open, people, wide opens. Okay, we got people saying that sort of stuff. Okay. Anyways, guys. That's kind of like all the news and stuff I covered. And honestly, the Nintendo stuff was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting. I'll probably be talking about that tomorrow, like I mentioned. Now, I'll do the one thing. I'll do the one thing that I really want to do. that I really, really want to do. I want to bonk it up. Hello, has anyone been chatting? Yeah, we've been having a lot of chat. We've been having a lot of chat lately. Alright. Let me see how far I can get here, guys. Let me see how far I can get here. Because so far, I haven't been able to beat tier 3. I've been obsessed lately with the monkey. Monkey's just been like my go-to. But yeah, so far, in the forest, I haven't been able to beat tier 3, and I kind of want to be able to do that. And the desert, I'm still in tier 2. But I'm pretty sure I can do something good here. Let's see how much we can get. Alright, so I actually played this a little bit offline to kind of get used to learning how to play the game better. I think I have a good setup, like my go-to. I think I know what I want to go for, you know? And I mean, having a legendary vendor right now, honestly, it looks kind of good, depending on what they got. It says Speedy Boy, Giant Fork, Power Gloves. Power Gloves is pretty good. Let me try going for the Power Gloves. Although if I do get, like... If I do get a lot of crit chance, then that means I can actually use the fork and my crits will hit really, really hard. Moldy cheese? Sure. I was kind of, like, against moldy cheese. Damage to elite, crit damage, attack speed. Let's do damage to elites. Yeah. I was kind of against using, you know, poison in this game, but I've kind of realized that it's just really handy. It's really, really handy. Okay. Banana ring, poison flask, region tome. This all kind of sucks. Let's refresh. Golden tome, banana ring. This also sucks. Refresh. Aura. Let's go for aura. Yeah. It's kind of risky because if I go for aura, I can't go for the shield. You know, I can't go for the Aegis. Movement speed, multiplier. Let's go for power multiplier. Yeah. And recently I've learned that it's okay to go for aura if you're going for like a quantity build, because as you level up the aura itself, the aura will go up in size. XP gain. Let's go for XP gain. Yeah, you don't have to have like the world's biggest aura or anything. Aura. Well, how do you say it then? It's aura. How do you say it? Aura? Aura? Luck. Yeah, let's go with luck. Yeah. Every chest I open gives me more luck. Sweet. Yeah, there's no other way to say it. It's aura. Shield. Okay, shield. Let's get shield. Alright, we're looking good. We're looking really good. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Alright, projectile speed, luck. Let's get more luck. You know, we're going straight up for luck. All the luck I can muster. An experienced ghost. I mean, Skelly. Yeah, boy. Fire staff. I don't know if the fire staff is like a good one. I mean, it's good, but I don't know if it's like the one I want. You know what? 2 projectiles. Yeah, 2 projectiles and 1 aura is good. HP tome, shield. Okay, let's refresh. Fire staff, cooldown. Yeah, let's go for fire staff. Let's hit really hard with that. Aura versus aura. Is it aura? I guess aura is okay. Yeah, aura. Aura. I don't know. I feel like aura. I almost feel British saying it. Aura. It just rolls off the tongue more naturally. Aura. Now, if you say aura, I get you. I understand. There's a magnet here. Let's get it. Alright, I'll give it some levels. Cooldowns, orange, it's an aura. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna switch the way I say it. Damage tome, fire staff, banana ring, banana ring. Okay, we really need some luck or something. Starter finger. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we got it. HP, max silver gain, HP region, max HP. Let's go for max HP, just in case, you know. What the Hi. Hey, Echo. How's it going? What's up? How's life treating ya? Okay, more difficulty. Yep, more difficulty. More difficulty. More difficulty. Sweet. Alright, we almost have enough to get either the fork or the power gloves. I think I'm leaning more towards the power gloves. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go more towards the power gloves. Crap, 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 crap. Okay, extra jumps, luck. Let's get luck. Just got nuked. Hey, Birdie, what's up? What's up? Right, I remember something of a livestream clip. Shower me on livestream fails. The main creator shut down the guy's game. Last time I saw this. That's the first time I hear about that. The first time I hear about that. What's up? Hey, Daryl. What's up? All right, let's try it again. That sucked. That was bad. Golden Tome, XP Tome, XP Tome, yeah. By the way, guys, one of you guys has been sharing my clips. I don't know exactly who it is. One of you guys have been sharing my clips. On Asmongold's Reddit. One of you guys has been doing it. I know this because he's reacted to 2 of my clips by now. And every time I see it, I'm always jump scared by my own face. Luck Tome. Luck and XP, love it. So now, sometimes I'll just like see that he posts a video and I'm like, oh, I wonder what he's talking about, you know? And I get jump scared because the first thing I see is my own freaking bald head. I'm like, holy crap, he's reacting to one of my clips. So, whoever's doing that, keep doing it. Whoever's doing that, continue. Because the exposure is always welcome, of course. Maybe we'll finally get more than 5 viewers on a stream. You know, maybe we'll finally do that at one point. But yeah, it's just wild to see that. It's just crazy. Okay, we gotta be careful. Greed Shrine. Yep. More difficulty. I heard that difficulty just like makes things harder, of course, but you also get more stuff, more better stuff. Oh, definitely me then. Definitely, 100%. I'm just passing through. Hey, if this is your first time here, thank you for being here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Crit chance? Thank you. You stuck around for the drama and, you know, just discussing the gaming news and whatever. You stuck around, even though my rambles are sometimes they go on for way too long. And I appreciate that. Ah! You know what? Now we get to play games together and just hang out and chill. 15 viewers is awesome. 15? Damn. What are you guys doing here? What are you guys doing here? Alright, XP Tome. Revolver. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, Banana and Revolver with crit chance is a great loadout. Hell yeah. Damage? Yep, 14% damage. Yep. Alright, this might be the run, guys. Yep, this is a run. This is the run of all time. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, let's get more power-ups. I think this is my second little statue of evil. It has a name. I know it has a name. Shut up. I know it has a name. I'm just calling it the Statue of Evil. Precision Tome? Luck? Let's go for luck. I'm gonna risk it. 2 of these statues. I think that's the 3rd one, though. That means 4 bosses. Now, I need to open some chests. Duration, gold gain, attack speed. Let's go for gold gain. Let's get more gold quickly. Okay, we gotta get some health, though. My health is really lacking right now. Monkey, remember Second Amendment rights? Monkey really does, man. Dude, I'm just losing too much health. I don't like that. 4 stone golems. Love it. No, I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. Okay, magnet, magnet. Time to get some levels. Hopefully. Okay, precision tome, size tome, flame walker. This all sucks. Can I be honest? This all sucks. Refresh. Revolver, XP tome, aura. Do we go for aura? Oh, aura is good, but is it that good? I don't know if it's that good. Okay, aura. My next tome should be quantity tome. I need quantity tome. Elite spawn increase, XP gain, XP gain. Okay. Alright, getting some chest. Yep, we're getting the epics. Give me something with lifesteal. Scarf. That's okay. You suck so hard. You suck so hard. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. That was a good run. I had everything. I had everything I ever needed in my life. And it happened. Oh. Can't even... Oh yeah, 4 bosses was too much. I definitely bit off more than I could chew there. I mean, if I have a good loadout... Okay, correction, the guy Quinn contacted by the developer of Megabonk and made a joke. Okay, I don't know what happened then. Do 1 boss, not 4 bosses. Depending on my early game loadout, I can do plenty. Depending on how fast I can get my loadouts. I think the difficulty tomes are just screwing me over. Maybe I'll just not get those. Let's get elite spawn increase. Yeah, I'm just gonna not get the difficulty multiplier thingies because those suck. Those suck really hard. Silver gain, power up drop, evasion. Let's get power up drop chance. Okay, get this. Yeah, but literally that's what's been screwing me over. I'm just gonna like not pick them up anymore. Lifesteal, knockback. Let's get lifesteal. It's a good way to heal. Even if it's only 6%. Alright, now's the run. Now's the run. Duration, size. Let's get size? Duration? I feel like size is a good one. Like, it makes the bananas bigger. If I do end up getting the aura, it's gonna make the aura even bigger. Power up dropped damage. We love damage. Free chest. Yep. 20 viewers. Where did you guys come from? Guys, when you watch my gameplay, it makes me think that my whenever I discuss the drama, I'm like boring as heck. That's what it makes me think. XP dome. Yeah! If you guys suddenly show up whenever I start playing games, it makes me go like, oh, so my takes are that bad, huh? My takes are that bad that you prefer to watch me play the video games. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. Totally understandable. Is this DK Bonanza? How did you know that? Brother. I wasn't even gonna tell anyone. I'm just surprised you figured it out that early. XP tome? That's a really good XP tome. Banana ring? It's XP tome, yes. Oh, it's a big fault. This is a big fault. Oh, canceled. Fall damage canceled. Alright, there's nothing over there. Let's go this way. I don't want to open any chest, though. Not yet. Like, I want to avoid opening his chest as much as I can. I want to be able to get as much luck as possible. Axe is kind of good. Axe is kind of good. Especially once you have, like, 1 billion of them. Came for the drama, stayed for the bonk. Yes, of course. Of course. Power up, drop chance, armor, projectile. Let's get that one. My question is, guys, this is like a legit question. What happens after Megabonk? Like, what's the 20% damage? Is this really good? That's a really good. Yep. 20% damage at the cost of 5% of your max HP. Sure, I can always just get more HP later. Okay, I think I'm well built enough that I can actually start damage. I can get 2 bosses. I can handle 2 bosses. Let's get out of here. Evasion, HP region, luck. Yeah. If 2 bosses spawn, I can 100% handle them. You should use Bandit or Ninja. I hear the katana's really good. Okay, we're doing this. Projectile count, projectile speed, armor tone. Let's refresh. Aegis. Do I need a... Yeah, I need a defense, so let's get Aegis. Yeah, we're going full... Oh yeah, 2 chests. Yeah, we're going full banana axe Aegis. And then for tomes, we have XP. We need probably luck and quantity tome. You should cook an egg on an upside down pan. That sounds really difficult to do. I'm not going to do that. These all suck. So let's refresh. Thorns, damage, cooldown. Damage is okay. Do we want to do damage? Damage is okay. Yeah, let's do damage. Alright, armored. You all suck, man. Evasion, shield. You suck so hard. Holy crap. These are terrible updates. Okay, let's do a little bit of that. Let's keep collecting stuff for now, okay? Let's just not stick around for this fight. Let's keep collecting some money. Lifesteal, crit chance. If we go for crit chance, we need to hit, like, really, really hard. I don't think we're gonna get the luck tome, which sucks, but crit chance might be really good. Especially if we get some really crit-oriented stuff. Alright, Katana Revolver is OP for bosses. I know, Revolver's great. Revolver's one of my favorite weapons. But it's like, it's locked to, like, one of the worst characters. Is it the Danny Dev, Vetinat game? Yes, it is. Yes. How did you know? Alright. Getting a little overwhelmed here. Let's move. On to the next place. A bunch of minions. I just realized I don't have the quantity tome either. I'm gonna have to get more quantity through leveling up. Like, strictly leveling up. So, I'm gonna have to get damage. A lot of damage. I'm gonna start opening stuff. Moldy cheese is good. Oof, this is... let's just say I've had way better runs than this. Oh, seriously. Okay. Let's get, yeah. Let's get the XP tome. We really need the XP tome. Okay, I gotta start taking out some people. I really gotta start taking out some people. Dupe moldy cheese. Is there a microwave around here? Oh, dangerous. Okay, jumping. Okay, what are you selling, broskies? Credit card green. Wait, the credit card's gonna be good for, like, opening chests. I'll eventually get better luck. But it's, like, by 2%, and if my luck right now is 6%, it's not the best. It's something, I suppose. You know, we can still salvage this run. It's just not a really good run. It's not the best run. I had a much better run last time. Alright, let's go for damage tome. Yeah, it sucks, but, you know, it's what we got. Oh, yo! I can take that. Yeah, that's gonna save my butt in, like, a couple of minutes, because I don't think we're doing good. Alright. Extra jump's always good. What do you sell? Slurp gloves, demonic soul? Oh, alright, we need some money. This is one right. We should go for either slurp or actually credit card. We can afford credit card right now. And is that, like, permanent every single time? 2.5, it adds up. It adds up, you know, eventually. Second best leg or third? I don't know. I mean, the credit card's good. Let's get the credit card. I'll just pull the other stuff. If I get the credit card again, I'll just ban it. I'll banish it. The other stuff, I'm pretty sure I can pull it eventually, you know? Alright. Dude, I hate axe in early levels because they always shoot forward. Like, I really gotta get axes that shoot backwards. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what other stuff we can loot. Alright. So, size, crit chance. Let's get an axe upgrade. Okay, there's 2 more green stuff over there. Magnet! That's what we need. Magnet! Yeah, boys! Okay. Let's get a banana ring. Let's get XP tome. Damage tome. Okay, we need something quantity. What's up? I'm just getting on. What's up, Skull? Welcome back. Hug the wall when falling so you don't get damage. Yeah, I gotta do that. XP tome. Okay, more bananas, more axes. Love it. Damage. And let's get let's get more damage with banana. Let's get damage tome. Max HP difficulty. Shield is good. Shield's a good pull. Alright, one of them's down. Now we're doing numbers. It's a slow gain, but we're finally getting there. Yeah, it's a super slow gain, but we're finally doing something with our lives. Holy crap. Alright, now we're entirely dependent on the pulls. Let's get the coin. Yeah, we got the coin for extra money. Okay, projectile count 2.3, projectile count. Let's get this one. Alright, now we're doing numbers. Hell yeah. This run, bros. This run. We're saving it. Yep, that's one less. That's one less. Okay, they're all down. Look at all those chests. Guys, we're saving it. Size sucks in my opinion. Over time, size gets better. Campfire's really good. This is a pull. This is a pull. Alright. Projectile count and duration for axe. Love it. I told you guys we need a lot of axes. Okay. Damage. Salvage. Salvage run. Dude, that's like the best feeling. When you know you screwed up in the beginning, and then out of nowhere, it's like there's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Crit chance. Precision. Let's get damage tome. Okay, I think we're good at 3 bosses. I don't know if we should try doing 4. So let's just kind of just go with this. We got 800 coins. We can start opening a few chests. Hopefully we'll pull some good stuff like cheese or something. Clover. I know it's extra luck. Swarm. That's fine. That's fine, broses. That's fine. Let's see. I think I've already, like, basically looted most of the map. There's probably, like, a couple of things that are missing. Let me see. Let's open up this chest. I'm feeling lucky. I don't know about you guys. I'm feeling lucky. Do boss in 2 minutes or something? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can handle the bosses right now. Like, I think my DPS is pretty high. Oh, what do we got? What do you got? What do you got? Phantom Shroud. Eh, sure. Let's see, let's see, let's see. What do we got here? Yeah, I'm convinced we've cleared everything. If that's the case... No, wait, there's 2 of them over there. If that's the case, this is where we make our quote-unquote stand. Let's actually clear some of these mobs. Max HP, lifesteal. Let's go with a little bit of lifesteal. Yeah. Okay, damage, crit chance, projectile count. Sure, more of these are good. Those are always welcome. Armor, crit chance, power, crit chance. We need crit chance. Okay, this is a good time to spawn. Woo, woo. Okay, okay, too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. Whoa. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. There's a chest there. We need it, we need it. Oh boy. Going up the hill. I don't know if we have enough time for this, actually. Why did they have to spawn at this time? We're gonna have to go. We have to go to the other guys. We have to go. We might have to fight 6 bosses. Yep, we're gonna have to fight 6 bosses, guys. Let's go to the portal. You know what? I think they'll go down. I think they'll go down. Slowly, but they will. Yep, they're going down slowly. Just like my HP. Actually, no, my HP is going much faster than that. Risky, risky, risky. Is this salvage run actually not salvaged? Oh, dude. Climb, little boy, climb! Ow. That was gonna kill me. Dude, the DPS just isn't there. The DPS literally just isn't there. I need levels. I definitely need levels, dude. Oh boy, what does this have? Maybe we can save this. Maybe we can save this. Power gloves. Give me AoE. Spicy meatball? Spicy meatball is good. We can save this. Cheese? No. Spicy meatball. Banana ring. Yep, more projectiles. Okay. Aegis. We need the Aegis right now. 100%. We're tanking everything. Axe. Sucks. Sucky. Vincesso, how's it going? That was a proper run. Not the best one, a proper one. Dude. I think you're cooked because you ain't got Quantity Tome. Honestly, I think that's what screwed me over. I didn't get Quantity Tome. Like, I was only shooting out, what, like 2 to 3 bananas? GG's. Yeah, I think Quantity Tome really screwed me over. Well, I guess the lack of Quantity Tome. Is that 2 magnets? Yeah, there is 2 magnets. Revolver. Now, imagine we get Katana. Okay, no, we can't get Katana and Revolver. I think just Revolver. I like projectiles. Oh, armor, size, power multiplier? Sure. Okay, so we got off to a good start. We already got Revolver. Honestly, I couldn't ask for a better weapon. Now we just need something defensive. Honestly, I just need to unlock the extra slot. If I can unlock the extra weapon slot, it's gonna make my life so much better. Yeah, the extra slot for tomes and for weapons. Let me actually, after this run, let me actually look it up. How do I do that? Okay, XP gain. Love it. Let's go for 2 bosses. This time we're 100% getting Quantity Tome. 100%. Projectile count is good. I like that. Free projectile count boost. Okay. Moai Statue Speedy Boy. Upon taking damage, max HP. Okay, upon taking damage below 50 max HP, slow down time, deal 2 times damage. Okay, love it. Dude, I'm not finding anything in this map. Most empty map I've ever seen. Okay, Katana, Aura. Let's get Aura. Alright, this is our defense. Katana would have been a really good one, though. But we need a defensive weapon. Is this Vampire Survivors? No. Well, the game was inspired by Vampire Survivors, though. That's like the thing. Moldy cheese? Sure. Oh, a chest. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got here? Medkit. Okay, so luck tome. Alright. I gotta stop messing around. I gotta heal. Okay. Armor. Max HP, projectile count. It's kind of a risky run here. Quantity tome. That's what we need, boys. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I really want to get that. Chest. Let's get it. Alright, good start. Size tome, banana ring. Let's get quantity tome. Yeah, it's since we're so early, let's just kind of farm quantity tome as much as we can. Because that way for the first swarm, we can just annihilate everything and then just use a magnet and get really high up. Okay, first bosses, feathers, electric plug. Let's get boss buster. Sure. Let's do more damage to bosses. Chat, I gotta go. No more bonk for me. Ripperonis, man. Yo, you made it this far, though. Appreciate it. I really do. Thank you for being here. Luck. Microwave. Alright, we got the heart. Key. I think key is really good, but time bracelet, you know, just the 8% XP gain is also really good. Both standard power-ups, you know. You should check out my game. It's called Grand Theft Auto 5. I think I've heard about that. You know what? I think I've heard of Grand Theft Auto 5. The game's been out for a while at this point, huh? I feel like I've heard about it. Okay, attack speed? Sure. That's your passion project? Right. Oh, boy. Wait. Swarm incoming. Bob? I feel like Slurp Gloves is better, right? I think Bob hits people, right? Let's go with Bob. Precision Tome, Attraction Tome, Refresh, Aura, Size, XP Tome. Oof, I was trying to get that. I need to get the thing that freezes time! This is not good, man. Oh, this is really not good. Okay, we can actually do something with this. Just projectile count. Let's just hit as much as we can, honestly. Okay, we gotta start opening some chests. I need some power-ups or something. Burgers are good. Magnet. Let's not even play around with that. Let's get magnet. XP tome. That one. Let's get banana ring. Quantity tome. XP tome. Epic aura. We love that. XP tome. Alright. Quantity tome. Okay, now we can start clearing them out like this. Auras. Projectile speed. Let's go for... Yeah. Let's go for banana ring. Big XP tome. We love that. Big luck tome. Well, actually, no. It's an uncommon luck tome. Okay. I feel like we can actually do something now. Crit chance. Let's get that. Yeah, I feel like this run is not lost whatsoever. There's just really not been that many things to interact with here. Nor do I have much things to heal with. Thank you. Ah, that's a great start, man. What do we get? Another speedy boy? Okay, we take that. Quantity tome, sure. Once you level up quantity tome to past a certain point, it kind of just becomes like, okay, do you really need that many? I don't know. Damage. Damage is good. There's a magnet down here. I don't know exactly where, but on the map it's showing me that there's a magnet here. Okay, yeah, we did get it. Cool. Aura. Open chest. Okay, luck tome. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing some good stuff now. I don't know if this is enough to actually beat the boss at tier 3, though. But I'll save... There's like 2 magnets here, right? Let me just get this one. Yeah, let's just keep leveling up. Epic Luck Tome. Finally, something useful. You should get Thunder Mitts because the description is funny. I know, I love that. I actually love that. There's a lot of items here that are just... You read them and you're like, oh, that's stupid. But there's like a certain charm in the stupidity, you know? There really is like a level of like detail that you can only see in indie games, you know? Armor, duration. Let's get thorns just in case. Right, why are you actively avoiding opening chests? Is that a strat? I'm trying to get my luck up. So that way, whenever I do open chests, my chances of getting a good thing out of the chest are higher. So I'm like basically leaving the chests for last. But I guess, you know, I have 3 minutes left. I should open a few of them, you know? Spicy meatball. Love it. That's a really good item. Hell yeah. That's a really, really good item for what we're about to deal with right now. Okay, there's a vendor over there. Let's see what he's selling. Oh, this is a little bit too close, man. I don't like this. Okay, Thunder Mitts. Upon hitting an enemy, clap their cheeks. It generates... Okay, I like this one. I don't know if I want Thunder Mitts, though. I know you said Thunder Mitts. You know what? We can get Thunder Mitts. There's a time stop. Let's see. Banana Rang, Luck Tome. Let's get more luck, so that way we can start opening chests. I don't need more banana rings, because I have plenty from the quantity tome. Forbidden juice. Love it. You low-key give off history teacher vibes. Can I be honest with you? That's the first time I've ever heard that. That is the first time someone's ever called me a history teacher. Or that I give off vibes from the history teacher. Really? Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't know how I feel about that. Usually history teachers are kind of boring. But thank you. I appreciate that. To a degree. I appreciate it to a degree. Okay, 2 chunking hams. Perfectly doable. Let's level up our aura. Okay, chunking ham's getting melted. Love it. I don't like the damage I'm taking here. Okay, what do we got? Nice, crit juice. Let's get damage. We have plenty of luck now. Yeah, so I'm just trying to maximize as much luck as I can before I start really spending my money on chests, because the more money you spend on chests, the more expensive the chests become. Extra jump size. Let's go for extra jumps. That's very handy. So if I can save all my money and start opening chests in the later game, you know, I'll be able to get, you know, my chances of getting good stuff for cheaper will be a lot better. Sucky magnet. Okay, complete every single charge shrine on the map. Nice. Pickup range, knockback. Let's get extra jumps, you know. I like jumps. Hi, first time chatter here. How's the gaming world looking today? Well, we already discussed all the relevant drama. We already talked about all the crazy things happening in the game industry today. Now we're just kind of chilling back and you know, just playing this. A lot of weird stuff is happening, I gotta say, though. A lot of really weird stuff. Like, I saw, like, Elon Musk is making a game studio out of AI, and they're making their first AI game, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna see what that happens, you know? Let's refresh. Quantity tome, XP tome, luck tome. Let's go for quantity. I think we're ready to fight the boss, because we only have 50 seconds left. Is that a vendor up there? Oh, it's a refrigerator. Yeah, it's not a refrigerator. A Moai statue. How was that here this whole time and I never saw it? Okay, moldy cheese. Do I have a cheese? I have one cheese. Crits have a 25% chance to heal you. I don't know if that, like, stacks. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, honestly. I was taken aback when I read the rocket item's name. What was the name again? I didn't see. Alright, 30 seconds to beat the boss. Let's go ahead and do it. 2 little barks. I think we can handle it. Yeah, they're getting nuked. That's fine. They're getting nuked. I think my strategy of, like, infinity bananas is kind of paying off right now. Makes me think I probably should have gone for 3 little barks, but I don't think they spawned any more of those, like, ultras. Final swarming coming. That's fine. That's fine. We got this. Both of them. Sweet. I'm stitching my Halloween costume right now. I have to make some tweaks so it fits a tad bit better. What are you going as? What are you dressing up as? Let's go for more aura. We love aura. Cheese. Time bracelet. You know what? We'll take that. XP tome. Yep. Love it. I gotta start leveling up my weapons more. Yeah. I need more damage with aura. Damage with revolver. Yeah, because revolver inherently is just like a sucky weapon. Banana ring, damage. Let's get revolver. Let's get... projectile bounces, projectiles. More damage on banana ring. Revolver. Banana ring. Hey, epic luck tome. Alright, more luck tome. Sweet. Okay, now we kind of just sit here and tank them as much as we can. And hopefully not get overwhelmed. Because this is still a lot of free experience. The trick is to not die and still be able to make it to the portal. Yep. Okay. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. Gotta stay close. It's gonna get too uncomfortable really soon. Okay, let's get quantity. Okay, risky, risky, very risky. Very, very risky right now. Oh, there's a chest over there. I don't know, that's kind of risky. Okay, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Nope, we gotta go. Nope, 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 not risking it. Nope, we gotta go. I'm tall, skinny. I have a paler skin than Nosferatu. Cool. Love it. Bro, so you legit shaved your head? For some reason, I thought you had cancer. Sorry about that. Confusion happens. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I just shave my head. Every 2 days I do it. No worries. Okay, let's get luck tome. Let's start opening up a bunch of chests here. Because I feel like my luck is, like, ridiculously high right now. How the F did you get the portal? I tried that and I couldn't. If you do it on tier 2, then that means you unlock the portal. You probably just beat the game on the tier 1. And then once you beat the game in tier 1, once you defeat it, the portal doesn't spawn. Okay, I'm spending my money and none, you know, this all sucks. Okay, that's a magnet. Cool. Let's go get these 2 towers here. Okay, so I spent most of my time getting as much quantity as possible. Right now, what I need is damage. So, like, crit chance. We need to hit a lot of crits. And if I can get the fork to hit those mega crits, awesome. I'll take that. There's a lot of things headed my way. Cool. Extra jumps, difficulty, crit damage. Yeah! Hey, so far, this is a solid run. I can't complain. Oh, and they're stuck? I just destroyed them. Attack speed, pickup range, attack speed. Yep. Why does this game low-key remind me of Monster Brawl and Blue Kid? I have never actually heard of that game. The game was inspired by Vampire Survivors. But I've never heard of that one. They're probably similar as well. Yeah, all you do is just, like, survive endless waves, open up chests, kill some enemies, get some chests, get some purples, collect power-ups. Love it, the mirror. Alright, we're getting some levels here. Okay, XP Dome, projectile bounces, speed. Let's get the rare revolver. And see what this guy sells. He could be selling something good. Oh, another mirror. I don't know, I already have a mirror. I don't know if they stack. Let's get gold glove. That'll eventually pay off. You know, we'll get more gold from enemies. Sweet. That's actually really good to have when you have Monkey. Okay. Let's actually get to... I'm confident we can defeat both bosses. Confident. Especially if we get, like, really good power-ups. Because right now, this setup is doing wonders for me. We just need more size, honestly. That's all I'm missing. Crit chance, damage. Let's get damage. I really need damage. Oh, so it's like Kahoot. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, 2 chunking hems. Really, the chunking hems came from the stupid thing? Oh, wait, no. That was just, like, natural boss spawning time. Okay. Okay, we got a chest there. Alright, the rule right now is to just open as many chests as possible. We really need to get legendaries. We really, really need legendaries. But right now, the chunking hems are getting melted. Okay, we're doing good. We know we can handle this. At least we know we can handle 2 chunking hems. Wait, what happened to the lights? They do that sometimes. They sometimes turn off and off. That's like the ghosts. That's how I know the ghosts are happening. Credit card. Okay, more luck. Love it. Okay, revolver for damage. Yeah, we're going straight. No, actually, it's aura needs more size. We need a bigger aura so we have more defense. That's really gonna help me in the next wave. Speaking of the next wave, there's 2 magnets here, so let me get this one. And the Moai statue, forgot about that. Let's get XP Tome. Okay, we got new items, new unlocks. Bob, Medkit. I think I already have Bob. Let's refresh. Demonic Blade, Gym Sauce. Let's get Gym Sauce, you know, just a generic 10% increase in damage. Alright, this is where it's gonna get funny. This is where it's gonna get really funny. Bigger bananas. Oh, this might actually help me. Yep, more damage. Aura 100%, yes. Adios, I want to get this done and get some rest. Pulled an all-nighter. Alright, thank you for stopping by, bro. I really appreciate it. We'll catch you on the next one. Alright. So many demonic blades. Okay, XP Tomb, projectile. Let's get more projectiles. Sure. Dude. Alright, I don't know if the bobs stack. I really hope they do. But if they don't, oh well, it is what it is. We got 5 minutes left. Ooh, 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 risky, very risky. Let's, get more damage with bananas. Damn it, I thought I could actually tank that. I guess it was too many of them. Okay, movement speed, crit damage. Let's do crit damage. Like, gun is inherently a very weak weapon, so you really gotta try hard to hit really hard with it. XP gain. Yeah, let's get XP gain. Okay. Right, I feel like there should be 150 more people here. One day we'll get to that point. One day. Upgrade offers. Let's do Aura. Yep, let's do Aura. Alright, there's the boss portal. Love it. 2 more upgrades around here. Let's see. Yep, 2 towers. Well, not towers, you know, they're whatever this is. They're shrines. Thorns, movement speed. Let's get movement speed. Yeah, I really don't mind if there's not like 1,000 people here. Ideally, that's what we're kind of grinding for. We're hoping to get that. But in the meantime, I'm perfectly fine just working towards that, you know? Hopefully people will see my shorts, my YouTube shorts, and they'll be like, oh, I like that guy from the YouTube shorts. Sure, let's go watch what he's doing now. What could he possibly be up to now? There's 2 Moai statues over there. That's perfect, dude. Well, yeah, don't worry, dude. We will get to that number. 100%. Spicy meatball. I feel like Zawado is going to be very handy. With spicy meatball, it's like a second chance. Yeah, spicy meatball, we already got 1. I don't know if we need 2. Let's get Zawado. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to mess up at one point, and Zawado is going to, like, really help me out. Moldy cheese. I don't know if I need that many moldy cheeses. Okay. Shrine. I guess we got another moldy cheese, huh? Crit chance. Let's get banana ring. I feel like I could be using more bananas, to be honest. So let's get epic quantity tome. Yeah. Just more bananas. Quantity tome. Aura. Damage. My luck is at 96%. And it should be at 100% now. Yes, right now it's 103. I'm not going to upgrade it anymore. Okay, revolver. Alright, we are so set right now. Hell yeah. We still need damage. I always feel like I always need more damage. But so far, we're doing good. Praise the cheese. Is the cheese really that good? Is the cheese really such a game-defining object in this game? I don't know. Luck, shield, knockback. Hey, you know, we already had 100, but why not, you know? At this point. There's so many magnets. But like I mentioned, I really need to upgrade everything else. Oh, there's another shrine over there. Yeah, I think that might be the last shrine. I haven't seen another one. And then after this, I'm going straight for the boss portal because it might take a long time. Power-up drop chance, crit damage. Just more crit damage, honestly. I need as much damage. I always end up running out of time when it comes to like these bosses. Alright, fine, we're going. Take it easy, bros. I'm afraid I'm not doing enough damage. I'm afraid I might not be doing enough damage. Okay, more aura. Pull in everything. Yeah, we need crit damage. Everything damage related. We need to hit hard, bros. Yep, epic aura. More damage on the aura. Yeah, let's melt him. Yes, give me something crazy. Come on. Ice Cube, that works. Alright, time to go for the boss. Okay, we're going straight for the boss now. We got 2 minutes. And in 2 minutes, at the 2-minute mark, we should have another spawn of bosses. Hopefully it's like nothing stupid. More projectiles. Rare banana. Yep, stone golems with 200k health. I think I can run away from this. Yeah, I can 100% avoid them. Yep. Just watch their HP melt, bros. Yep, watch their HP melt with bananas. Dude, and it's like right at the corner too, so I can just keep hugging the wall. Yep. Oof, risky, risky, risky. Okay, this is good. This is good. We're looking good. As soon as the stone golems die, my DPS on the Chad Barks will go up dramatically. That's one down. Chad Barks are at half health. We still have a minute left. We're definitely reaching tier 3. 100%. There goes the other stone golem. Love it. The time. No, maybe I spent that too early. Okay, banana ring. This is looking good. This is looking really good. Oh man, things are gonna get beautiful now. Alright, so more aura and damage. A legendary as well. This is exactly what I needed, actually. Yeah, the power gloves are a big change. They're actually super necessary. XP tome. Final swarm incoming. I think we can tank them for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Only for a little bit. Yeah, only for a little bit. As soon as they start getting faster, I'm screwed. Or as long as as soon as the elite starts spawning, I'm also screwed. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, we got another level. Cool. Let's refresh. We have a lot of money. Crit damage. More aura. Okay, getting to be a little bit too much now. Yep, definitely becoming a little bit too much. Legendary luck tome. I don't know if we need more luck, to be honest. XP gain is epic. Let's get that one. Oh, don't jump. That's scary. Don't jump. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Yep. That was a good survival. Okay. Time for tier 3. I've never made it really far on this one, so I don't know what to expect. But so far, we're doing good. So far, we're clearing them out, man. The chests are worth 2,000 now. That's stupid. It's really stupid. Okay, forbidden juice. Honestly, I feel like I need more bananas. Like, if I can keep leveling up my quantity tome, that'd be awesome. Let's go over here. I feel like we need to upload, do this one. Yep, getting absolutely melted, man. Never stood a chance. I don't know if the bosses will be like that, though. And I'm kind of afraid. But, you know what? Let's just risk it. Because we really need as many chests as possible. Okay, gold gain, size. Let's go for size at this point. Alright, now 2 bosses will spawn every time. Damage to elites is going to be very important. Like, the elites is what's going to screw me over in the end, I'm sure. Mirror. Love it. Like, the elites also count quantity tome. There we go. HP regen, evasion, damage to elites. Why not? I hope that counts bosses. If not, then that's fine too. Though I'm pretty sure it just counts to, like, you know, the little enemies with the crowns. Okay, damage to elites, armor, damage to elites. Why not? We're already here, monkey. Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah, we are living our best monkey life. All right, Chunkingham the Terrible. That's a lot of HP, bro. They have a lot of HP. Wow. This is gonna be a pretty interesting round. Okay, I really gotta start taking it more seriously then. Because I can nuke the ads very, very easily. I need to hit harder than that. There we go. That's what we need. Damage buffs. I need more damage buffs. And to get more damage buffs, we need more of this stuff. We need more projectiles. Oh, magnet. Alright, it's about to get cheeky here. Alright, so let's get Banana Rang for massive damage boosts. There's a chest over there. Quantity tome. Yeah, I just gotta overwhelm them with numbers, honestly. I'm kind of just hoping to get good chests right now. Just good chests. Hear me out, Gaben is goated. Why? Why is Gaben goated? Not that I'm saying no. I'm just curious. What did he do now? Swarm incoming. Okay, that's the first swarm. Let's see how well we can handle this. Okay. We're gonna have to fight from the air then. Okay, extra jumps. Crit damage. We really need damage, so let's just go for crit damage. Oh my god, my health. Oh god, my health. Oh god, my health. Magnet. Let's get it. Projectile count and speed. Sure. Projectile count crit chance. Damage. More bananas. Legendary. XP tome. We need more XP. But we kind of really need more damage. Aura. This sucks. Okay, we're good, guys. We're good. Don't worry. Yo. What's up, dude? Alright. His goal is to be immortal? I'm back? Welcome back, dude. Oh god. Okay, that's one chunking him down. Let's get the other one. I think this run's not doing too bad. Surprised no money in your stream right now? That's okay. It happens. A lot of people watch through YouTube, but today is just it's revolver damage plus. Oh, yeah, today's just one of those days. It's fine. Praise the damn banana. The banana's good. Okay, we got 3,000 bucks. That's enough for nothing. We really gotta find the enemy portal. Do you have geometry dash? I don't. I really don't. Okay, regen, XP gain, gold gain. Let's get XP. I've played it though. I just don't have it. Alright. Alright. Come on, where's the good stuff? Where's the good stuff in this game? I don't see anything of value. Swarm already? Okay, there's the portal. We know where the portal is. Oh, free chest. Cool. Can I tank this? Whoa, man! I forgot that I have an ability that slows down time when my health drops. Okay, damage. Cool. Let's actually GTFO out of here. Yep. I'm gonna have to stay close to the magnet. That's honestly all I gotta do. Oh, there's a chest over there. Cool. Yo, you're playing it too? Yep, I be doing this, man. Damage to elites, max HP. Let's get the max HP, even though I'm at a point where I will die. Let's just be honest. I will die. This is fine. 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 XP gain, evasion. Let's get XP gain. Because this last little suck that we're about to do is going to be very juicy. Okay, we're going to get all the experience on the map and then go straight for the final boss. Okay, what do you sell, brother? Demonic soul. Yeah, we'll take that. Why not? Okay, 2 stone golems with 2 million HP. What am I supposed to do against 2 million HP? Jesus, what am I looking at? I'm looking at madness. Just absolute madness. If the stone golems have 2 million HP, what chance do I have against the final bosses, though? Okay, there we go. Like, I'm serious. What am I gonna do against the final bosses? Well, we gotta find a magnet and GTFO out of here. That's just what we gotta do. That's a strat. Thorns, movement speed, pick up range. Pick up range, sure. Now, I know that there's a magnet around here. Where exactly? I have no idea. Oh, I might be screwed. Oh, there it is, there it is. Okay, magnet and then final boss. I guess I'm fighting 4 bosses. Sure. Okay. We need more projectiles. We need more damage. 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 We need projectile count. Sure, projectile count. Crit damage. Oof. Luck tome, quantity tome. Projectile count and crit damage. Projectile count, projectile speed. Alright, final boss time. We got 2 minutes left. Okay, the stone golem's HP is going down. That's good. That means they're not invincible. Oh, that just teleports me. What? Oh, it's an instant. I had plenty of time to get more stuff then. Oh, it's an instance. Okay. Bark Vader? Okay, Bark Vader. 7 million HP. I got 10 minutes to defeat him. It should be fine. Did he just take my gun? What? Okay, what's that? What's that? What's that? What is he doing? Infinite bananas. Hit him with the bananas. Okay, it should be doable. This looks doable. Does he just slowly take my stuff, though? I feel like I don't want to get touched by that. Yeah, I really, really feel I don't want to get touched by that. Lasers. Okay. Oh, I gotta defeat those things. Okay, okay. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, he's got a little tiny bark, bro. Okay, last one. I really gotta heal, man. I gotta find a way to get my gun back. Where's my gun? Okay, I got it. Thank you, my DPS just doubled. Wait a second, where's my aura? I just literally noticed I have no aura. Oof, alright, really don't want to get touched by that. Now there's 2 of them chasing me, and then there's 3, there's 2 red ones, 2 blue ones. Okay, okay. Okay. Do I still have some water, though? I think I might have used it. I don't know. That would have been super clutch right now. More of these? Seriously? I feel like I don't want to get touched by that guy. Nope, I don't want to get touched by that guy. Oh, okay, okay. More of the little guys. Can you guys just drop some HP or something? Seriously? Okay, I have another one of those slowdowns. Good. I love that. That actually came in super handy, like the slowdowns. Whenever my HP drops below 50%, I do double damage and time slows down. Alright, my aura's back. Alright, alright. Whoa! Too much stuff, too much. Alright, damage just tripled. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, things are getting a little bit more chaotic now. Oh crap. 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 I really can't die here, man. I honestly, genuinely, I can't. Genuinely, I can't die here, brothers. It's gonna make me so sad. You don't want to see me sad, do you? You don't. Come on, Bark Vader. Come on, 2 million HP left. That's less than the stone golem. Ooh, ooh, my shield. Okay, we're going, we're going, we're going, we're going. Oh, this isn't good. Alright, I need to heal, brothers. I don't think I have a campfire. No, no, there's too many of them. Stop chasing me around. I need to... my job is literally to just stand still. Imagine I just fell off the map. I don't have a campfire, do I? Crap, crap, crap. Major crap. It's not happening, brothers. It's not happening. Wait, is he healing? Is he healing? That stupid thing heals him? No, man. No, man. Oh, it makes me so sad. It makes me wish I probably should have stayed longer. Getting more stuff. Oh, that was so good. That was such a great run. Periodically drag in all XP around you. This is a great item. Toggler buy 40 unlocks? Okay, toggle purchased weapons, tomes, and items on and off. That's great, actually. So you can actually go for the things you want. Okay, some of them can be toggled on and off. Not all of them. Guys, that was a great run. That was a really, really great run. Wow, that's the farthest I've ever gotten. Okay, so some of these are gonna show up, but I can untoggle like the flask and this, for example. I really like gun. Axe is okay. I kind of don't... I wish I could, like, take away lightning staff. Yo, when do I get my next thing? Tome slot 2, complete 55 quests. Oh, right there. Literally right there. Okay, so... complete 55 quests right there. Where's the unlocks? Yeah, how do I know where the unlocks are? If I go to... where does it say, like, this one? Hey, complete 55 quests and unlock Tome Slot 2. Where does it say that? So I know where the other weapon one is, too. Is it under General? Yeah, it is under General, I think. No, is it? Yeah, I think this is the one. Okay, complete 5 challenges, 10 challenges. Maybe that's the way I unlock the other weapon, too. Yeah, just by doing challenges. Alright, I'll place probably some of that on my offline. My downtime. And then next time, I'll just completely dominate this game. Yeah, I'm going to completely dominate this game. 100%. Ah, that was great. That was a great run, guys. Alright, I'm going to head off. So, thank you guys for hanging out. Really appreciate it. I really, really do. It was a great fun stream. But now I gotta go GTFO, I gotta go get some sleep, work on tomorrow's short and everything. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time. Okay? Like, subscribe, join the Discord, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. Alright? Bye-bye, guys. Later.